I just don't understand, man.
What? What's wrong?
This nigga Vincent stay getting fucked. Like, back to back to back. It's not like one episode, then a couple episodes pass, and maybe later. It's episode after episode after episode. We get some hilarious fuckery. Like, he's gotta be the wackest witch. He's gotta be the wackest witch I've ever seen.
He probably is.
This man hasn't been good since.
He hasn't been good since Finn was controlling his body, actually.
Probably.
That's probably when he was at his prime, when Finn was controlling.
I mean, how do you lose leadership to a kid? Where they do that at?
Korea, maybe? No, not Korea. I'm pretty sure there's some foreign country where a kid is probably...
I'm telling y'all right now, if this man next episode
doesn't die?
No, if Vincent next episode does magic and that shit do not work, do one of these and then he looks, do one of them. If he do that shit next episode, the man is getting chopped up real hard next episode. I mean, he might be in Haley's category almost.
You might as well just put him in Haley's category.
I still got faith in this man.
Who else do we have in Haley's category? Was it Cammy?
I don't have Cammy in Haley. She's not there just yet.
It was somebody else. I think it was Finn.
He's the only closest person.
Yeah, I think someone that commented said we can put Finn in Haley's category.
He deserves to be in Haley's category at this point.
Well, not everyone can be a bonnet witch.
What's going on, guys? Your boy X here.
And the one and only Christopher.
And we're the go-to guys today. We're bringing you the originals, episode 18. The devil comes in size. Was that it?
That is it.
Okay.
I don't know if they could hear you.
Oh, my bad. The devil comes in size. Sigh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Another back-to-back good episode.
Yeah.
It just stayed hitting me with the back-to-backs.
Good episode. Shout out to them people with them hidden cams in your room, man. Shout out to them people. If you got a hidden cam somewhere, you secretly recording stuff. Shout out to you.
Shout out to them people that know the hidden cameras there and smiles at the camera.
You know, like the hidden cameras over there. You give them one of these.
Hit them with that. But shout out to, even though he took an L this episode, shout out to Lucian, man.
Yeah, he's still doing big things.
Big things popping.
Little things stopping.
Let's go ahead, hopping. I mean, I feel like it's a lot to talk about, but at the same time, it's two things, but it's kind of, no, it's three things.
Is it three? I feel like it's just.
Well, it's the ending.
Like
I feel
like it's just two. I feel like
it's Lucian shit and Aurora shit.
Yes. Okay, then it's three. Well,
if you count the ending,
it's two, but we can add. But it's
the ending kind of connects with.
What's the ending?
The ending.
Oh, well, what about Cole?
Oh yeah, that's three.
Which is small. It's not really. Actually, that's what I said. It's like two.
Actually, we can knock his out because it didn't really have nothing to do with the other two people.
So starting off with Cole, as you know,
the
ancestors have cursed him with this curse. You know, he's like, his lust for blood is like skyrocketing.
Cocaine addict.
And so pretty much they take him to, you know, that bar where magic wouldn't work in there. They take him in there to have some fun. And he's having fun, but then the ancestors, I guess they're just so overwhelming and overpowered that they are overpowering the barrier that's keeping magic from getting inside the bar.
How old are these people?
I don't know. So his lust for blood is coming back. So Yeah. I mean, what's his name? What's the black guy name? Marcel. Haven't seen him. I feel like I haven't seen him in like 2 episodes.
He hasn't really been doing it.
Well, Marcel comes and he pretty much tells Cole he needs to do the right thing after snapping his neck.
You get one every episode. You have to get one, that neck snap.
And so he tells Cole that if you love Davina, then the best thing you could do is get out of town. Because, well, I think he says, I mean, it's only working because you're here in New Orleans, right? Because that's where the ancestor roots are. So
Did he say that?
Yeah, I believe he did. And so he said.
I thought he just said you have to leave because you're gonna hurt somebody.
I thought somebody also said. I mean, it shouldn't work outside of here.
Oh.
Anyways, but so he takes his advice and he leaves. He leaves New Orleans behind, and everything's good.
Whew.
Everything's great.
Yeah.
This dude is about to. Who knows? He might be taking a trip back to Mystic Falls.
Whew. Man, get out that motherfucker.
Until this nigga body start, motherfucker. You know how the original started. You start seeing the veins. His body starts doing that.
Boy, hit that.
Yeah, he swerved on you, and then he gets out, and then he goes back across the border. So now we know. Now we know he can't just leave New Orleans.
That's
so he goes back across the border.
Gets that bloodlust again.
That bloodlust is back. So that's the
It
update.
looked like he about to transform into a Teen Wolf character. The way when he came back, I thought he was like, what the fuck going on?
Now we'll switch gears to, you want to do Aurora first?
Yeah, because, I mean, well, I guess it kind of connects. Yeah, we can do Aurora
Or would it be
first.
possible to just talk about both of them?
Yeah, I guess because,
Okay.
with them, you know, basically last episode, Lucian freed Aurora. So now, Klaus is basically hunting for Lucian. Yeah. Basically hunting for Lucian. He got the I forgot that knife was called.
I don't remember.
Ooga booga.
Something like that. You know that
Crash
knife that goes
Bandicoot?
inside of you?
Yeah, Ooga. I don't know, man. Okay, so he gets the knife, and you know that was his plan. Kind of horrible plan, a little bit, because nobody helped him. He said the time of talk was over. I thought he was about to do some shit, but no, he ended up getting a knife. I mean, this man gets that knife like every season, I think.
It's like his only other weapon other than snapping people's necks.
Yeah, so basically Lucian pops it in him, kidnaps him. Cammy overheard the fight, so she goes and tells, Elijah and them.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they have Klaus at Lucian's penthouse, what is it, apartment, whatever. Yeah. And Aurora's there. And basically, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to Elijah and see if I can find out where your brother is. If not, then I'll just kill him so it'll relieve Tristan of all his suffering in the bottom of the ocean. Shout out to him, Scuba Steve. Yeah, so basically this is where it kind of splits right here, because then you got the Lucian Elijah stuff, and then you got the Aurora and Klaus stuff. That's where it really splits. I don't know who you want to talk about.
I guess
first.
we could go with Lucian.
So Lucian meets Elijah. Well, they find out that he got kidnapped. So Elijah's like, okay, let me go find him, and they meet up at a
Some type of
play-looking stage thing, concert building. Yeah. So meets him there. He's all like, tell me where Tristan is. Elijah does his whole just chilling like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, I asked you a question. He's like, I don't know where Tristan is. I would assume nobody would, because the fucking ocean. Yeah.
He's wherever the current's taking us.
So he's like, and then Elijah's like, I mean, and look at you, you're over here following order. It was like basically Elijah, I guess, was trying to
stall.
Yeah, stall for time. And he was like, look at you taking orders from Aurora and everything. And then he was like, I bet you don't even like Tristan anyway. And then, you know, he was like, you know what, I never did like that guy, but I guess I could tell Aurora I tried. And then, you know, he tried to, you know, he did a uppercut, smooth uppercut on Elijah, knocked that fool way back. After that, that's when Freya came in with that sigil that she made at the beginning of the episode. It basically was to drain somebody's power. Is that it?
I think it was just supposed to keep him in there.
I thought she said it was like draining his power, and then after that, they was gonna take him and put him in some concrete, make him into a parking lot.
Yeah, that was pretty funny on Elijah.
Surprise, you're a parking lot. Yeah, but then the Strix come in there, and you know they're about to get him. I guess when he gets weaker or something. If that's what, if he gets weaker, and then they're just gonna put him in cement, make him into a parking lot. But since the ancestors are helping him, they allow him to get out of that.
So on that side note, it really just seems like this man might be the ultimate weapon, because I mean, with the ancestors on his side, they can negate any type of magic that's gonna be used on him. So technically, I'm wondering if Klaus even hit him with that booga booga whatever thing, would it have even worked on him? Because with the ancestors on his side, they probably could have rejected it or something.
Man, how the fuck they gonna beat this one?
But yeah, so y'all know, he's also got magic on his side. So I guess it's safe to say, for the moment, magic will not work.
Hey,
on him.
what Disney cartoon was that? Was that Princess and the Frog? I got friends on the other side looking ass. They could have played that song right there. But he hops out that sigil, and the Strix ran up on him, got fucked.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
You pretty much got
massacred.
Yep. Cattle. Just slaughtered.
Then Freya pulled a Vincent. Not quite, because her shit was actually working for a little bit, but then I guess the ancestors stopped it.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like she was about to pull his heart.
Pulling his heart out, but the ancestors.
I wonder if that would have worked.
Well, I mean, he's an original now, but we still don't know what happens to an original when their heart gets taken out.
Because it never happened.
Maybe it just grows back. I mean, because if they take their ring off, they just catch on fire, but then they, you know, regenerate. So
yeah, I don't know. That's weird with them. But yeah, and so Elijah, I guess he saw that, so he used that opportunity to hit him, and then they dipped out because he knew they weren't gonna win. That's that shit. Now let's hit up my girl Aurora.
Yeah. So with Aurora, she's over with Klaus. Let's also mention that what is his name? Lucian. He has over the centuries acquired ancient objects from like around the world, and the one that he has on Klaus is an ancient Egyptian object, which I guess keeps him from using any of his supernatural abilities. It looks like Jesus on a cross, but he's not like out like that. But there's like a log with sigils on it, and he has chains. So the whole time, Aurora's, you know, just talking to him. I mean, what is she really talking to him about?
Basically, Klaus was trying to sweet talk his way out of that shit, it seemed like.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think he was asking her about, like, why she was working with Lucian and everything, but she just, like, she doesn't like him. It's just, like, a means to an end. Like, whatever he gives her, fine by her.
Yeah. So she doesn't really care for Lucian. And yeah, so at that point, she takes the serum, the blood. Then she's like, "Oh, how should I kill myself?" Should have just did it. She should have. She should have been did it. I think they still have a chance. But yeah, so then she's just taunting him, you know, saying stuff like before you were before I was a lesser being than you, but once I die and come back, I'll be an even bigger being than you. Stuff like that. And yeah,
she's about to stab herself in the heart. when the best tag team duo of all time comes to the rescue.
We have
The best tag team duo of all time.
we have Cammy and what's that?
Cammy.
What's the other girl's name?
Harley Quinn.
I think so. I think that's what it can't be Haley because she sucks. But it's sad. I think it was Haley. Yeah, so they come. So first, Cammy coming. Cammy hasn't been invited into the apartment, so she can't come in. And that's when when Aurora walks over to her, first off, Cammy's got this knife. I thought maybe it was gonna be a dark object.
I thought it was a dark object.
But I'm starting to think it was really just a knife.
Just for sure, probably.
And so, yeah, she walks over to her like she's about to do something, but then that's when fucking
Haley comes
out of nowhere and jumps on her.
This was stupid of Haley.
There was a plan. I mean, there was a plan, but I
think the plan was before they didn't know that she drunk that shit. But it was still stupid because like Haley, was about to kill her, and Klaus said, "Don't kill her because she drunk the serum." Now I'm thinking Haley was about to like pull her hand out and then maybe knock her out, pull her hand out, get back, pull her hand out, hold her down. I don't know, but she just pulled her hand out and was looking around the room like, oh shit.
And then we got us a female neck snap, just straight.
2 neck snaps in 1 episode.
The only thing I didn't like about that was, man, in other episodes and shit, when a person's neck gets snapped during the day, by the time they wake up, it's like nighttime. But this girl woke up like down there 3 minutes from
she's
it.
a hybrid.
I'm gonna say that bullshit.
I'm just gonna.
Anyway,
I mean, at least her neck snap was. She got a neck snap, then she got a body toss. Like that was brand new right there. It was like cat room.
So yeah, she snaps her neck, and then Cammy's like. So then Aurora goes up behind her, and she's like, I wonder, has he ever told you what happens to a vampire when a vampire goes into a house that he wasn't invited into?
I'm glad they did this, because the other times we see this, like if they're already in the building, they get dragged out the building. But this, she was holding her. Shout out to let the right ones in. No, yeah, that too. I was just saying, I think that's the only vampire movie I've seen that in, like where a vampire was in a room that weren't supposed to be in. I forgot what the remake was called to that. Damn.
Whoa. Yeah, so she pretty much forces Cammy into there. Now it looks like Cammy is fucking, like she's got steam and shit. Pretty much, bleeding. Have you ever seen, if you watch Attack on Titan, you know when these niggas is about to transform and that steam be coming. That's what it was like. It was like that.
I don't think it was nothing like that, but
I mean, she had steam. She was like...
Looked like she had fucking Ebola.
Okay. Yeah, so then that happens. And then what the fuck happened? Is that when
that's when Haley wakes up and
punches.
That actually just reminded me. Well, okay, here we go. Haley wakes up, punches her, then Cammy goes back and then stabs her with the syringe. Now tell me why Haley couldn't have had that syringe at the beginning.
I don't know. She could have had it at the beginning.
Because if that was the plan the whole time, it made it seem like she was gonna kill her. But why bring the syringe if y'all just gonna kill her?
I don't know. But yeah, so now they have Aurora custody. Now they have their brother back too. All thanks to the tag team of Haley and
they might just be on the level of Batman and Robin.
Yeah. So now they have her, and that's when what's her sister's name again? Freya, yeah, she's like, well, now I guess we could try and find a cure by experimenting on her body. And then we go back to Lucian, who goes to his apartment to see that, shit has happened.
Lucian's smart.
And he's got that hidden cam.
This man is smart.
He's got that hidden cam, and like he's watching it, and he sees the part where Aurora is telling Klaus that she doesn't even give a fuck about Lucian. And it was funny because you see Klaus look directly at the camera and give that smirk. He just that was funny.
Ooh,
And
man.
so Lucian's pretty mad. But everything's going good. Everything's going good for the Michaelsons, man. Everything's going good.
Shit, you thought you was about to get a happy ending on.
You thought so? Tell him what happened.
I mean, well, that too. I'm guessing Klaus is on his way over there, but you know, Haley was like, you know, Klaus actually thanked Haley. Don't know why he thanked Haley, but you know, she was just like, oh, you should be thanking Cammy too. And then, you know, he's all like, oh, she probably doesn't want to talk to me. And you know, Haley's all like, I mean, just because she says that doesn't mean she doesn't still feel, you know, a certain type of way about you. So I'm guessing he was about to go over there. But you know, you got your boy, runner up of being the best villain between the Vampire Diaries and the originals. You know, you got your boy Lucian coming to Cammy's place. You know, he knocks on the door. She's like, oh, and then, you know, she was about to close the door, and then he was all like, oh, I guess I can't come in. And then he was like, yeah, since you're a vampire, you probably have to get the name and somebody else, you know, your apartment name and somebody else's name. And then he was like, but you would want the person to be close, you know? He started like naming all the people around her in her apartment complex. And then he was like, you know what? It's probably, I forgot what the girl name is, but probably her down the way right there. Kim was like, don't you hurt her. And he was like, oh, that's gonna be hard because I already killed her. And I was like, man, this man is like, maybe second best to Klaus on with some tactician shit with that. But yeah, he come up in there. I don't know what his intentions was. Was it just the... Anyway, he comes in there, roughs her up a little bit. She tries to fight back. She sucks. And then he bites her. And that's how it is.
Bite.
Would have been more shocking if Freya didn't say anything about trying to make a cure. Because I'm pretty sure Cammy not going to die.
Man, if they find that...
She already died. Like, she died at the beginning of this shit.
First off...
They're not gonna kill
First off, it took Finn, I'm not even, like, what, 10 minutes to die? Like, because they said it was working at an even higher speed. So this girl shouldn't be alive. She literally should die. It's impossible for Freya to find a cure. From that moment, no, that's just too
I
soon.
think I have two explanations if this is... Yeah, because it does look like it's about to be longer than 10 minutes. I have two explanations why I think so. One, maybe he didn't put a lot of venom in her with the bite. Because animals, I don't know how it works with them, but they can control how much venom they put into their victims.
I'm shooting that one.
When he bit Finn, looked like he bit a big ass shot. Okay, that does sound stupid now.
I'm shooting that one now.
Okay.
Let's go to your next one.
Next one. From the time she gets bit, I'm saying she vampire runs to Klaus's. Now, vampire runs is better than human runs, so that's probably gonna take her a good 2 minutes. Tops
no,
to get
she
to
didn't run
this
to him. I think Klaus came. The next preview show, Klaus had her in like
No,
an alley,
but-
and he was like, "I'm not gonna let you die."
Look like they're at his
Then
place.
he like ran. They was in an alley.
They was in the alley?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Regardless, okay, I'm thinking she's
Regardless,
about to go
it
there, but
doesn't
then she
matter.
gets, you know, since it's a wolf bite, she's probably hallucinating and shit. So
It doesn't matter. This girl Freya shouldn't find a cure
And
that soon.
She's the
That's-
miracle witch. You know, the
I really
go-to
hope
witch.
Freya- I
She
really-
made a damn symbol. I don't know how she made that symbol,
I
but
really hope Aurora kills herself and then comes back. Like I don't want Lucian to be the only strong person. I feel like it would be
I'm
better
really trying to
if
think how they're gonna
Aurora.
kill this man. To be honest, I think the only way they're gonna kill Lucian is if they somehow find a way to convince the
Ancestor?
the ancestors that it was wrong. Like I mean, like he's gonna be a liability or something in the end. That's the only way, because he's immune to magic. Well, I mean, not immune completely, but he's immune to it later.
Only magic can defeat magic.
I don't know. He's too OP.
He is. And I really hope Aurora gets what she wants to.
Remember what happened to Cole? He was OP as fuck. You saw what happened to him? They cut his head off. They had to make him not pay attention.
I'm telling you, they better not find this cure in the next fucking episode. No. If they do, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be like, bye, Felicia.
The only thing else that happened that we didn't mention was that Asian guy that Davina got his mom killed. He became the Covenant leader.
Yeah.
And he knocked out Vincent.
Yeah. That's
Was that worth me saying? Probably not, because Vincent sucks at this point right now.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather him die than any. He's second to being like if
Haley
he dies.
Is still on my list.
Haley's still number
After
one.
Haley, I want an important original to die. Not Cole. An important original.
You know, a lot of people like Haley. A lot of people like. I've seen comments of people liking Haley on just like other people's videos and stuff. A lot of people like Haley. I don't know what the appeal is.
I don't know either. She ain't even all that.
She's getting people sprung, getting people caught up, getting people killed.
She ain't even all that. Man, fuck the kid. I'm done with this.
She doesn't really do nothing. When's the last time you seen her beat somebody? Besides, no-name vampires. If she ever beat somebody, it's like a tag team thing.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not gonna kill him now. Like, I really do want her dead, but they just not gonna. Who mentioned stuff about Hope?
Probably when she's old enough to actually do something in the show.
Does she age fast? Or is she aging the regular speed as a baby?
Who has Hope again?
I think Haley's friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you give this episode, man?
I give it 2 thumbs up. Good episode. Had its up and down roller coaster hills and stuff like that. So yeah, I give it 2 thumbs up. Thought it was good. Definitely thought it was good. Would have been better with Haley did, but it did. I'm tired of her.
I'll go ahead and give this 2.5. You see that? 2.5 thumbs up. The only reason it gets that half is because of Lucian. I have high hopes for him, but I know he's gonna die stupid.
Or maybe he doesn't even have to die. Maybe, they could, they have seal him away and stuff like that. Maybe they might even need his help in a later season or something. For something darker, like the return of Silas.
What is this? Alright, but this has been our review of the originals, episode 18.
Yep, and for more reviews, like, comment, and subscribe.
And we out.
Deuces.